There we go. Okay, should all be good. We are working on the next Blender animation today. I have got a tiny little bit of 3D, the log in front. Excuse me, my voice is never great in the mornings, but we move. So I need to close this because I don't need that anymore. This is the section that I need. So I've got a couple of different layers for the backgrounds and things, or like the layers that I want to have. Actually, let me put these in here. It's a bit more organized. I put them in the wrong collection, didn't I? No, they didn't move at all. Cool. There we go. Okay, so this is animation layers. Just got to remember to put everything nice in the beginning, because otherwise I will completely mess up. Okay, right, let's make sure everything is fine. Okay. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing good and that you're looking forward to the week ahead. You've got like some nice stuff planned. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Bapti. Hi. Yeah, super early today. Super early. I have to go out in a bit. That was not what I wanted to do. I have to go out in a bit, so I was like, I'll start like really early today. But yeah, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I can get rid of that. Actually, we'll start with the background today. So this is the rough sketch of what I have. And I'm going to treat it like just a regular painting. So this is base. I have no idea what I'm going to do for colors for this, so we're winging it really. Let's see. So we want a sky layer. Now I'm going to use materials for this one, first time ever. I want it to be a fill. Or new material would be helpful. So this is sky. Fill. What do we want? That doesn't really matter, does it? If we do this. Yeah, okay. If I just fill it like that, should be fine. I didn't sleep at all last night, but I am buzzing right now. I completed a hobby project that got me hyped up, so I'm riding this high for today. Very nice. What hobby project was it? If you want to share, we'll get it if you don't. I was looking at hang on. My voice. Okay. I was looking at getting back into painting and looking at doing some stuff in a ceramics studio, and seeing whether they would have a slot for like a day space. So that's what I'm looking at the minute. Let's move this base up so we can see it a bit better. So it'll be the sky, and then so ground, I guess. BG ground, like that. Minecraft plugin that allows me to rip up land and turn it into sky. Nice. Are you gonna like share the plugin or like have it? What do they call it? I want to say like add-on, where other people can download and have it in their own thing. Probably not. Oh, okay. Basically, I need a green for this. Base ground. Maybe a dark green. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, we can always change it anyway, so it might be. It needs to. There we go. Okay, so then we want inner foliage. Grass. It was fun though. That's good though. If it's better if it's fun. Like, and you enjoy doing it. All the more reason. Oh gosh. Let's go. Bring up trusty Pinterest and see like how we're doing for some grass. Okay, so it's quite light on the top. I might change this one. I'm gonna go for like a yellowy maybe. That looks better. Let's change this blue to a blue green. Make it a bit lighter, I think. There. Much better. That is proper handy when you use materials though. Might have to use them a bit more often. Let's see. So we're gonna go for this grass. There. And I'm gonna make it slightly darker. And then if I draw it in, that is on straight canvas. There we go. Probably should have made this a little clearer. Do I like that? No, but I do like that grass colour. I think I'm gonna need the tree in here. So this one will go for this colour. Oh, actually, we'll go for the lighter one first, because this is here. Because then it links to the foreground where we have the log. So this, it looks proper messy at the minute, but it will sort itself out in time. Rez, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. We are doing an early stream today for once. Let's see. Let's add a little branch here. That's going to be like totally covered up, but it's fine. Was that on? That was not on a different layer. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, trees. Let's move this down a little bit. Like that. And you're not going to be able to see the side of that, so it doesn't really matter, but maybe have it across a little bit more. thinking that's better. And you can't see the top, I just need to do that. And then I was gonna have a couple of bits stick up here. There we go. That is much better. Okay. Then, oh, I do actually want this twig on the floor to be there. Busy with the uni assignment, but all good with sick outside. Okay. Wait, are you with sick on side? Are you ill? Or is this me being a boomer? Because if you're ill, I hope you get better soon. I was always like ill straight after finishing or submitting anything. Because I proper burnt myself out with that. But let's see. So those are the trees. I need like some grass. I'm looking at my references. It gets darker towards the bottom, so that will probably be like a one of this. Yeah, actually that needs to be darker, like this. So this is like this background section. And I want it just above where the camera is so I can have it like that. Air grass underneath the trees. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I need something, yeah, something beneath the trees. So this is what they call the little, what's wispy? I call it grass wispy. Only technical terms. I was sick for some days. I know. Each time I have to submit my work. Yeah, it's usually because I end up doing way more than I meant to. Let's make sure all these lights are off. Where is it? Visibility. That one. There we go. Much better. Okay. So trees. Grass. So in front of trees, so this push brown. We need a new material. Fill, and I'm gonna go for darker. Or maybe one like that. Actually, that might work. Pure concentration on my face. Usually I try and do something like a little bit lighter in the morning to like warm my brain up, but I was like, I woke up and chose violence today. I was like, I'm gonna do the animation and the background design, even though I've I've got absolutely no clue on colour palette. So usually I have a little bit of an idea. Let's see what that's like if I turn that off. That's not too bad. It's looking pretty jank at the minute. It's fine. So this is like the entry detail. This. I wish you could, I know you can do like a mask on these layers with like a new one, but I wish you could just lock the opacity of a layer and then draw on that. It makes things easier. So I'm gonna do this purple is gonna be the detail. Yeah. Line detail. And here, I'm just gonna grab this. There we go. So now I need to go back to the layers. Do I do this on another layer? No. Oh, I wondered why it was doing that. I was like, oh no. No, that is not the way we want to do it. Above. I'm going to have to do it on a different layer. Okay. What was it called? BG brand detail. There we go. Much better. Gonna practice how to draw again because of drawing for it. Okay. Haven't been animating too for a while. I should try to animate some stuff. Yeah, like if you can practice, make it something you enjoy as well so you don't hate it. But good luck with that. Okay, so I want this tree. I want this tree to be kind of weird. Well done, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Make way, hello. Thanks, it's the rough sketch. Let me just show you what it's gonna look like eventually. So we've got this character. Turn that off. Okay. So I've done like the tiniest bit of animation already. There's a noise modifier on it. Why she's wobbling a bit, but it's basically just a couple of bits. It's just going to be like a nice little loop. These guys are collecting pollen from the flowers, so I am enjoying this very much. So we're just doing the background at the minute. Don't know, there isn't a modifier on here. There will be eventually. I can't remember if I said hello, make way, but hello. Such an early morning stream. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm on. Need to go back to the beginning. This is another thing for my project with friends, which I'm quite excited about. we're just making stuff together, which is really nice, because there comes a point like when you're working on stuff on your own, you're just like, ah, really would like to work with more people. Let's turn off this so we can see what it looks like. That's fine. And then put this back on. Put a few flowers in there. Is that too much detail? That might be too much detail. Oh, no. Also, need to auto lock all those layers, because I'll end up getting rid of everything. Okay. There we go. Get rid of these. These front ones don't make sense. There we go. So it looks like they've come down the middle. I might end up having to do a light detail layer as well. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. So base comes in, and then this is the entry. I'm gonna just call this entry. So grass passage. Try that. That comes up with any other bits. Grass tunnel, maybe. Working with other people sounds, yeah, it's like the people I'm working with, they're so like motivated, and they're just like fun. They're really cool to like bounce ideas off. Just really nice in general. I think I'm gonna do like smaller circles like that around the entry. So I need another material. I'm gonna call this leaves. And these are gonna be filled with this, but then adjust it a bit so it's not the same. Make it a bit more yellow. Okay. Because the idea behind this is that it's like a secret tunnel where the little guys collect pollen. And the character's either been like allowed in. I think there's going to be a section of animation where she like taps the flower to get more pollen out to like help them, and it just ends up being like too much and the little guys get buried. So and then she's like, oh sorry. So that should be quite fun. Yeah. I should have installed Sophie's brushes before this. Should have done some tests with them. I've been meaning to use, I downloaded them, the brushes absolutely ages ago, and I used them for a bit. And then I had to reset Blender, and I just completely forgot to install them again. I definitely need to do more stuff with that. Okay. So we've got like this section. This is gonna be, oh no, I have the wispy one here. They're gonna be a lot lighter, almost white, you know, like they're like reeds that you see along banks. We'll call it white wispy. Some of my naming of these is just going to be like, what is she talking about? I think they're kind of like a yellowy pink. Sorry if you can see it here like planes. I've got my window open because it's still proper hot. Okay. Then this one. Kind of difficult to see when everything is on top of each other like this, but it's fine. Okay, so this one, oh grass, what is that? That is good. Okay, grass, wispy, 2, and I just want like a couple more bits here. Like that. Dying by pollen. Yeah, I have hay fever at the minute as well, which is probably doesn't help my voice, but yeah, I've been having to take like a Piriton before I go to sleep. Always a fun time. Go back here, we'll do another one. That's okay. That needs to be above. That's a bit big, I think. There. So let's have a look what we're seeing. Turn off the base. Okay. Yeah, it's looking very like graphical at the minute, which is cool. It's okay. It'll be better once it's got some detailing, but I need some extra details here, I think. That's fine. No, I don't like that. Let's see, maybe a little one here. Ah. I think we're good for the wispies. This outer grass, I'm going to add a little bit. Oh, am I going to add some drawing on there? Do I need to? For this sky, I'm going to add some clouds. New one. Clouds. And fill. Just grab this. Like that. And then I'll just do that. There's some tiny ones that I can then move around. Do you know what? I probably should hide some of this so I can see. Might be helpful. Let's see. Yeah, okay. How is it 10 o'clock already? You know, for half an hour. Let's see if we can get the background done today before I have to leave. Okay. So this bush in the front is here, and I need a darker one. Yeah, I need this one. So this is going to be mushrooms. We need a nice brown for that, I think. Yeah. Grab this. Get lighter and a bit more orange. Let's just add in like a few more. Sometimes it really helps to have like the base or like your rough layer there, but then it starts to come together a bit more if you wing it a little. Or at least that's how I do it anyway. Just filling in some extra details. Some of this will be like covered up anyway, but okay, and then maybe a large one here. So, and then underneath we're going to have the mushroom stem, because I didn't do those fast. Mushroom stem. This one's going to kind of be like the clouds a little. Actually, no. Grab the mushroom, go in, and then lighten it a little. And then step into the yellow. There we go. Let's do some variations with the mushroom, because some of them really odd little shapes. Having some overlap is sometimes good. I've just got to remember to add a little bit of detail in, so there's the separation. Okay. Let's make that a little bit wider. Some of these front pieces look a bit too boxy. Okay, and then we'll see. Dougie, hi. Aldo, hello. How's it going? We're just doing some background things. You'll be shocked to see that this log is 3D. It took me like half an hour to figure out how to do it, but we're doing the backgrounds at the minute. And then we're gonna have some little guys harvesting pollen in this little grove. I've done some like about a dozen frames for this character on the left, but yeah, they are watching the little guys collect pollen. Then they might help by tapping the flower and then doing too much. But yeah, that's how it's going so far. I need to pause. It's only like a super short stream today because I have to dash in probably about half an hour. So let's see. We are doing lightning speed for this. This one. Back to the beginning so I don't create random keyframes everywhere. Okay. What was I going to do next? So I need grass detail. Bush dark, I think. And then it's the detail stuff. And then it will be like the rest of the plants and foliage. Well, I suppose I could just slap a gradient on, or like some, what are they called, like a grain and texture, and then be like, that's finished. Okay. So this is the front bush. There. Let's grab this. Make it slightly darker. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing good today and this week. Sketchy Squirrel, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. What am I doing? This one. Okay, it is. I should not have drawn that there. What's this? Okay. I just. I'm not liking that. That needs to go darker. There, I think. That's much better. No. Yeah, I did. It's a super early one today. I try and like vary the time zones sometimes. So I know there's a few people who are in Australia and I always end up doing it super late for them. But yeah, I was like, I've got to go out in a bit. I'll do an early stream. Okay, let's add in some darker leaves. Am I liking that? I think the pattern is off. I think it's gonna have to be like separate bit. Let's the actually maybe let's add some like this, makes it look like moss a little. Most of this you're not even going to see, but I will know it's there. Okay. Some dots on the floor. Don't like those. There's too many there. There we go. I think it should just be at the bottom like this. That's what I get for not doing a style frame. Let's do a couple of bits here. What does it look like with everything else? Okay. Let's see if I... So this is test texture. Oh yeah, I reset it, didn't I? I'm just gonna have to add in my brushes. Just so. What am I thinking? Maybe chunky. No. Charcoal's quite nice. So let's do this. And let's make it absolutely massive. And I'll probably do like a purple for shadows. Nope, wrong layer. MVI, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Just a short stream today while we sort the background. Yeah, I'll have to be undivided. Hello. And then switch to a purple. Make it darker. This is where I suffer, where there's not a lot of layer blending modes. Add could be quite nice. Subtract might have to do. And then what I would do is I'd use a light, bright yellow. And we'll try ink pen again. There might be too much. Let's do. Oh, it's still doing that. Okay. This is going to be light. So it would be random spots. We'll see like how I want this really. Defects, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Doing like a super early stream. For me anyway, usually I start about 3 o'clock. I've got to head out in a bit. Very soon actually. I just want to get like this first layer of background finished. Let's turn off these and see what it looks like. Right, so probably be on add, wouldn't it? Divide would probably, yeah, divide it looks like. I want it to look like it's peeking through the leaves, so it might end up having to be a bit more full. You sort of do like the half circles and lift the pen. It ends up looking a little bit more jagged and like leaves. And then if I add a modifier and turn it right down, I usually have it very, very low. I have it influence only this one, and have it a bit larger. I love playing with the noise modifier. Let's see. That's quite nice. That is way too much. Okay, let's reduce the steps a little. Yeah, so then we have these bits in front. That'll look much nicer when it's got some line detail on. So that's 9. I then actually need to duplicate this and let's have it influence the rest, but at a much reduced. Yeah, okay. So that's basically what the background's going to look like. Just need to add in some line detail and then we're good to start on the rest. Dunado, hi. You have a channel with animation, what tips? What do you mean, like growing, or do you mean like just animation tips in general? Okay. Oh, I was meant to be recording this. Oh no. I was meant to be recording the whole thing. Here's my phone. It's gone. Oh well. We'll see. Actually, I'm going to grab my phone. Just so get a couple of drawing process shots. Yeah. Oh, also, it'd be helpful if I click start recording on the thing. Okay. So let's grab a video. This is for like shorts and reels later. So back to the beginning. There we go. That will do. Garg, hi, how's it going? MP, hello. Flip a clip, please. Eventually. Eventually flip a clip. I do have it on my iPad, so I will make one for that. Do you mean just like a all-round animation tutorial, or mean like make something in Flip a Clip? Okay, so let's finish off these. If I turn those off, yeah, it looks so much better with that texture. Okay, do I leave them on? I think I'll leave them on. So the sky is there. I'm really not liking that really bright blue. Let's go here. It's gonna have to be like a light blue. That feels a lot better, actually. And then, okay, so we're gonna go for ink pen and line detail. So clouds. We'll start from the back and work forward, I think. That is not right. There we go. Welcome back, Rez. I hope you enjoyed the drink. I think is what you said you'd gone for. Okay. And I just want to see, it should affect the clouds. as well. Yeah, line work. Okay, good. So beauty ground detail, entry detail. So just the tiniest. Tiniest details. You'll see how like even these bits like completely change. Oh no, I've been doing it on the wrong bit. Okay. Where is this? Move it back over there. Okay, we're all good. So entry detail. Is that grasp wispy? Oh. There we go. Okay. Entry detail. Let's move all the way back over here because I don't actually need the rest. Okay. So grasp wispy. Let's add in a bit. I watch your videos and it really helped with my school project, which I did in animation and so have a... Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad the videos helped. Like, as always, guys, you know, if you ever have like questions or there's a certain video or technique or whatever that you want to see, let me know and I'll add it to the list. I'm slowly like working my way through them. I've got a couple of projects on at the minute. The next how to animate video is in progress. It's just, you know, one of those ones where you're like, I know what I need to do, but starting is like impossible. I've done most of it, but it's just... Okay. So outer grass is this one. My door slamming. JP, not yet. That's also on the list. I've got, okay, so the plan is I have this loop to do. The wizard, how I made this is like, that will come later. Got another how I made this, but basically I've got to do like big videos. I've got the emotion change, how to animate, and then it's the Blender beginner tutorial. So I'm doing these to make sure that I have got like all the bits that I want to include. So it's me going through my process and being like, well, I do this, but how would I approach it as a beginner? If that makes sense. But I have so many notes. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I knew it would take a long time, but yeah, just underestimating how long everything takes for the entirety of my life. But it is common. I'm really sorry it's taken like this long. And I'm trying like to... This log is 3D. I can't remember whether you were here for that, but the log is 3D. like my first, took me half an hour to figure out how to do it properly. And then I was like, well, I can do this and this. And then I tried to do the same, like model a flower and rig it, because these flowers were meant to be 3D. And it took me 2 days before I gave up. And I was like, I'll just draw them. I'll just draw them. So that's another fun thing that I've been doing. But yeah, they will happen like eventually. Let's turn the girl off and these extra bits, because they don't need to be seen. Starting is the hardest, yeah. Like once I figure out how to do that, I will be unstoppable. Yeah, I was so fed up when I modeled it. I've actually got it. It's in this. And it's like my first ever 3D thing. So please be kind. It's this. And the stem was meant to bend. So it's basically, yeah, I was going to animate them, but it's, move it there. Did not work out. Like eventually I would quite like to be able to do it properly. I will figure out, but you know, it is what it is. I think my brain is just built for 2D at the minute. So take it mixing 2D and 3D is not that easy. It's not too bad. Like this was fine. It's just my 2D brain trying to get around the 3D stuff. That's not more than put box in middle of screen, draw on. So there will be a project where I just solely focus on that. So I will get there eventually. I've been watching tutorials and things, but I'm like, this would be so much faster if I just did it all in 2D. But we progressed a little bit. There's the tiny bit of 3D in the bottom. So all is not lost. And if you already know 3D in Blender, like you're already like miles ahead. Personally, I think the 2D stuff is so much easier. But then again, like I'm a 2D gal, so I would very much like to be a low poly 3D gal as well. So there's been a couple of really helpful like modeling and rigging tutorials that I need to take the time to look through properly. I subbed him. He's been posting stuff recently. No worries, Dougie. I'm having trouble with the resolution with YouTube Shorts when editing. I'm guessing I just change it in Blend before I start the project. Yeah, so I would just, yeah, so before I start, I'd change the resolution and then animate like that and then export in the same. It's really difficult to switch it up once you've already started animating at like 1920 1080 instead of 1080 1920. Have I learned how to use the 3D camera in Blender? Well, I basically just like moving it around is fine. Yeah, so I can like key it and everything. It's not too bad. But I have had some experience with that before. What am I doing? Animation layers. There we go. Trees. Do I have any advice on how I should make alerts for Twitch? What kind of alerts are you thinking? Because I made some for Titanium Rolo. Actually ages ago. And I did some fun variations on our character. That was really cool. Yeah, definitely like make them short. If you're gonna have them, I'd make them loop. So if they come in at any point, the loop is still going and it doesn't look odd. But yeah, like what kind of thing are you thinking of for your alerts? Oh wait, no, that's emotes, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't done the emotes yet, but the alerts I've done quite a few. I did hosting. I think I did pretty much all of them, like bits, subs, raids, host. Although hosting's not a thing anymore, I don't think. Which sucks. Because that was a cool one. You wanted to make an egg. Yeah, like it should be fine. Like maybe do like a 5 seconds max, maybe. It's been a while since I've done any. Definitely check out, like, watch what Twitch says about alerts, and then maybe study some other people's that they've done to see like what kind of variation they've got going on and how long they last for. I know there's like own.tv. I always see ads for them everywhere. Okay, push front and the mushrooms. Okay. I give up on learning how to do alert animation mostly because I can't delete the background making them. Oh, so for transparency, you're going to want to go to this camera icon here and then film and then tick transparent if you're working in Blender, if that was like the problem with making them transparent. And then you should be able to export as transparent PNGs for your sequences. Or like videos and then do it like that. But yeah, it's just in the camera, film, transparent, and then tick it. I usually leave it unticked because I cover most of the stuff with my background anyway. Hang on. Okay. Not gonna work. There we go. Let's see. Like a cracking egg. Okay. Try animating like a ball and then shape that ball. So if it's like maybe hits and then lifts up and then the egg drips down. That's how like I see it. But yeah, no worries. I'm glad I could help. Like I actually knew that thing. I knew how to do that thing in Blender. Bush run. Okay. Early morning streams quite chill actually. I might have to do more of these. Right, and then we do mushrooms, which, you know, I'll just go along this edge here. Do a couple of little lines. And then around its bottom edge. Oh, that. Almost there. There we go. Oh, you're using Critter. Okay. Haven't haven't tried learning Blender at the moment. Did watch some stuff. Yeah, no worries. For Critter being transparent, you just gotta make sure that the layers are switched off that have any sort of background in. Sometimes it's a bit finicky, but you know. Yeah, a Critter tutorial is coming as well. That's on my list. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, I've got like 22 more videos that I want to get done this year. And I'm like, we're already halfway through the year and that's more than I've done all of last year. So, in case you're wondering how everything is going. But yeah, I wish there was like, I could duplicate myself. I wish there was more hours in the day. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. No, that line is too far away. Like that. Andreas, hi. As someone who comes from using Adobe for years, I have a hard time understanding grease pencil, layers and filters such. I really need to sit and get my head around it. I'm planning on a grease pencil for beginners. Like, yeah, it'll happen. I promise, it's coming. Yeah, create a background layer turned off and export as PNG. Is there a setting for transparent? I thought it was just you turned off the background layers and export as PNG. But yeah. So hi, how's it going? You can't export PNGs and convert them to Blender grease pencil objects as far as I know. No, I don't think so. I think it has to be a grease pencil object like directly in here. Grant Abbott. I'm gonna write that down. I'll write that down. There's I know. Let me search for it because there was like a good. I found him recently, and it was like rigging for impatient people, and I was like, that is me. That is me. I subscribed to him. Hang on. Where is he? Joey Carlino. He released character animation for impatient people yesterday, actually. But yeah, like super good. Super good. Let me post his name. There we go. In chat. What beginner PC file programs? Do you need an NVIDIA or AMD GPU? So basically, I built my PC, and it was the way I decided was that I looked at the programs I wanted to work in, and then I made a list of all their specs, and then used that list to work out the minimum that I'd need. So I've got a AMD build. My graphics card does actually need updating, I think. it's very underpowered compared to my CPU. But like, you could probably get the build that I've got right now much cheaper. I think I spent like 1,200 on it, which is like, because I've got, what is it, 32 gigs of RAM, and then at the time the CPUs were extortionate, so I think I paid like £500 for mine, because it was 2020 when there was like chip shortages and everything, so everything was very expensive. So you probably get everything a bit cheaper now. But yeah, make a list of all the programs that you want, their recommended specs, and then see like what's out there for your budget as well. The good thing about building a PC yourself is that you can upgrade it and that, and there's plenty of guides like along the way as well. So I think that is that. That's done. Shocking. And then it will look like this. Oh, I didn't record any of me drawing in the lines. No. I'm so good at this content thing, obviously. It'll just have to be when I sort out everything else. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far. That's the background done-ish. It's going to be the clouds going across eventually, and like the clouds are going to be moving a little. There'll be these bits in the front. So like these guys are collecting this pollen. So this flower is animated, just going to be shaken on this yellow bit. And the pollen's going to come down. They're going to hop down these pads. Mushrooms. So they're going to come up the ladder, and it's going to loop around like that eventually. Yeah, Joey Carlino, like, I watched his videos and I was like, I can understand this. No worries. I'm glad you guys like it. Hopefully I'll be doing like more streams. I'm hoping to have this finished this week. But yeah, next video is that next how to animate a motion change, and then it is the Blender beginner tutorial that I'm gonna make. So yeah, thank you all so much for like stopping by. Maybe do some more early ones like this again. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day /